Hello guys, Vizarish here bringing you another Total War Warhammer replay with commentary. For today's battle we have the forces of Slaanesh, who are being led by an Exalted Keeper of Secrets, my favorite model in the game for sure. This unit just looks crazy. I'm not sure if it's the Age of Sigmar model, but yeah, it's just insane. And we're going against the forces of Nurgle, who are being led by an Exalted Unclean One and his friend, a regular Unclean One with some Plague Bearers, I think. Yeah, these guys are probably Plague Bearers. Yeah. So for our army, let's just start the battle in the normal speed. The Slaaneshes are fast, Slaanesh units, but yeah, we're gonna talk about the army fast. So we have 4 units of Marauders of Slaanesh, anti-infantry, decent. We have 4 Hellstriders of Slaanesh as well. One of them has the Hellscourgers, the whip thing. The others are just anti-large. And for our opponent, you already saw there 2 Plague Bearers. A unit of Nurglings has been summoned as well. We have the Exalted Unclean One with probably Fleshy Abundance. And yeah, the Steam of Corruption, also the AoE thing as well. So my keeper is going for a duel here. It's not a duel, it's just 2-on-1 fight, but we have some units to get some rear charge. That's a nice one. We use the Melkos Mystifying Miasma to slow these units, buy some time while we're doing the damage. We already done a lot of damage to the regular Unclean One. A Pit of Shades going down. This spell also holds these units in place and also does a lot of damage. Look at that insane amount of damage. I mean, Pendulum is broken, but there are other really strong spells in the Lore of Shadows as well. So the Nurglings and one of the Plague Bearers are going for the objective number 1. So my Hellstriders are trying to hold them, doing some decent damage to the Nurglings, but the Plague Bearers are also joining in, so have to be careful about that. But I really need to be careful because the Greater Demons, both variants, are pretty strong at dueling. So yeah, even though we were able to do a lot of damage there, my opponent used healing for sure. These guys took more damage than this, but yeah, I'm taking damage in return as well. So I need to bring some units that can deal with the Greater Unclean Ones, where I just cycle charge and do other stuff here. My opponent bringing some Plague Toads to deal with my infantries. That AoE spell also did a lot of damage. I was able to dodge it partially, but yeah, one of my Hellstriders got destroyed completely. So one of the greatest units in the Slaanesh roster are these Soul Grinders, and that's because it's the only armored unit in the Slaanesh roster. 90 armor. It has the Sulfuric Musk as well, which reduces melee attack and melee defense, so that's pretty nice. And you really need this unit in most matchups because that's the unit that's gonna hold other large units while you're just gonna charge from rear with your other units. So my Exalted Keeper of Secret is taking a lot of damage, so I move him or her to the other side of the battle because we're getting healing here with the Feasting of Fear. And if you guys want to know how does that work, it's whenever a unit or units are wavering, their leadership is really low or it's under 0, you start getting healing and it stacks. If you have 4 units wavering, you're gonna get a lot of healing here. So yeah, right now only 1 unit is wavering, so I'm just getting this much amount, but look at this, it just doubled because there's another wavering unit in the area as well. So that's pretty nice. The Nurglings and the Plague Bearers were able to beat my Hellstriders. Now they're probably gonna move to the objective. That's why I'm sending some Marauders to deal with them. Both of these units are small, so the anti-infantry is gonna work there and it's gonna be pretty nice. But yeah, I really have to be careful. In one of my previous matches with Slaanesh, I had Nekari, and I said that I really I like the Exalted Keeper of Secret healings. But yeah, I don't know. After playing this game, I think Nekari against demon factions is going to be better. So yeah, have to try that out more and see how we're gonna get value off of that. The objective number 3, and none of us were able to go for it. We both are trying to capture objective number 2. My opponent is investing heavily in this for this objective, sending 2 more plague bearers. I think one of them, no, never mind. I thought one of them are the exalted variant, but no, 2 plague bearers and plague toads of Nurgle also joining in. But we're dealing with one of the great unclean ones. I have some Fiends of Slaanesh, which are pretty strong units as well. So yeah, that unit is done. And now we're going after the Exalted Keeper, doing decently enough. My opponent has some units here as well. And again, I'm trying to hold the advances of my opponent's units movement. But yeah, the Exalted Keeper has taken a lot of damage here. The Blight Swarm also been used here, reducing the melee melee defense of all of my units by 20%. So yeah, I don't want to die here, so I'm just gonna use a Melkot Mystifying Miasma and move my Exalted Keeper away from this objective. It's getting really hectic and scary. I'm just probably gonna move it here. I want to capture this point. My opponent has more weight on it, so have to be careful about that. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, sending the Greater Demon to deal with the threats on the other side. So the Soul Grinders and the Fiends are doing whatever they can to deal with this Nurgle units here. There are a lot of them, anti-infantry, a lot of HP. The Exalted Great Unclean One is also here. Even though I was able to damage it this much, it still has around 5000 HP. Another healing going down as well. But the good thing is it's pretty close at its healing cap. So yeah, we're not gonna we don't have to deal with its healing much more. A unit of Forsaken is also going for the middle objective. We're getting some points, which is pretty nice. But as soon as I had to move my Lord away from this objective, I knew I was probably gonna lose it. So I'm sending some anti-large units to capture this point while I'm losing this battle here. The the Soul Grinder is doing really well, distracting the Exalted Demon here, so I can get some rear charge and do some damage there. I'm probably doing a lot of damage to it, but still, it's pretty strong. And yeah, we're still probably not gonna be able to win this. The Fiends get Spanish because they took too much damage. My Soul Grinder is also getting gooned by 2 Beasts of Nurgle and the Exalted Great Unclean One. So yeah, it's unfortunately gonna die. Not a lot of things I can do. I'm moving it back because I want to see if it can stabilize, but minus 40 leadership, I don't think that's gonna happen, unfortunately. So I'm probably gonna turn around and go for some more damage on the Exalted Unclean One. Let's see here if we're gonna be able to do it. Let's go into the cinematic mode. Some animations going down. Yeah, unfortunately it died. Maybe we got one more hit. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, I think we were able to do a bit of damage there. So we dealt with the Plague Bearers, but the Forsaken are here as well. I used Fascination. I think it's the name of the spell. That does damage. That's why these guys are damaged. I'm using Melkot Mystifying Miasma as well. Now I'm gonna go for a rear charge as well. Let's see some animations here. I love this unit. I mean, it doesn't run. That's how much of a badass he is. So we get a rear charge with some Hell Striders as well, and my opponent's is already wavering, so that means the Keeper of Secret is getting some healing in return, which is not gonna be a lot. That's why I think Nekari is better against demon factions. But yeah, we're doing some damage there and getting some healing in return. So we capped the point. My opponent now realizing it and sending some Forsaken, some Nurglings, and some Exalted Plague Bearers to deal with these poor Marauders with spears. There, yeah, these guys are just gonna get wrecked. But we were able to deal a lot of damage to the Exalted Great Unclean One here. Look at it, 800 HP, and with 1 or 2 attacks from rear from my Lord here, we're probably gonna be able to finish it off. It's already wavering, which is pretty nice. This is a really bad thing I did. I'm not sure why I sent my Lord in front of the rest of the units. Is getting surrounded. Another freshly summoned Fiends of Slaanesh. They're probably gonna be able to finish it up, which is pretty nice. My Lord is also getting damage because of the demonic instability. Is it what that called? Demonic instability. Yeah. But here we're causing this unit to waver, so we're getting some healing back. We're getting and if you guys don't know, if you charge your units, is gonna get some leadership buff, so that means we're gonna stabilize here. We got some healing around 100. Let's see how much healing we got. Probably not much. Yeah, 300 HP. We only healed for 300, if I'm not mistaken. The top part of the text hit points is the amount of you that you were able to heal the unit, I think. Yeah. No, that's not it. Where is it? This unit. Yeah. I'm not sure how that works. We'll see later though. So I'm using some other spells, I think, and we're getting the buff, the healing buff for from feasting on fear. We're using ballet of blows, which is an insane buff. Look at it. It has 3 stages, and each stage after the other is gonna be the stronger one. Again, I'm getting damage here. That's why I'm trying my best to get some rear charges, getting to some winning situation. Look at the healing per second here, because 2 units were wavering. One of the Beasts of Nurgles got finished there. These Plague Bearers are also gonna get finished as well. I'm just trying to get some charge so my Lord doesn't get disintegrated. So the objective number 3, my opponent was able to capture it easily, but he overinvested, I think. And yeah, even though despite that, he still has a lot of units that are trying to get to the objective number 2. We're pretty much are going to win this if my opponent doesn't catch 3 objectives. The objective number 1 is free. My opponent should send a fast unit there, try to capture it. The only way he can win is to triple cap. He should move his Forsaken and Exalted Plague Bearers to the middle as well. So look at this, how damaged this poor Exalted Keeper of Secret is. I'm trying my best to keep it alive, but yeah, each time I move away from engagement, it's gonna waver. And each time I move in, it's gonna get some blows. It's gonna get some hits in. I mean, my opponents are getting some hits in, so yeah, it's gonna be really scary here. So I'm using all of my infantry, trying to stop all of these units from getting into the area that you can cap the point. Look at these brave Marauders holding so many units in place, and yeah, the Lord is also trying his best, trying to make these guys waver as well. Yeah, let's see if we can find out how much healing we have gotten. This unit can replenish this much up to that much. Yeah, we already healed around 500, which is nice, which is pretty nice. Otherwise, this unit would have died. We did a lot of damage as well, so yeah, that's nice. My opponent is moving his infantry here, but it's too late. We already have 2 objectives, and we're ahead by a lot. And as I said, my opponent needed to capture all of these points, and we have a soul grinder with 5 chevrons as well, which means he probably did a lot of damage in the battle as well. 100 HP, but that's it. I don't think my opponent is gonna be able to win this. So yeah, pretty fun battle. Really enjoyed it. I mean, as I said, I love the Exalted Keepers of Secret models. I love the regular Keeper of Secret as well. But overall, the play style is also interesting to me, and I really enjoyed playing as Slaanesh. So let's see here. That's insane amount of value. 4,700 damage dealt as gold value. Insane. 40k damage dealt. Rest of the units, this one paid for itself. These guys all paid for themselves and then some. They were able to accrue double their cost, even more than that. Insane. These units are pretty insane. The Marauders also did fine, 3 of them doing really well. I'm not sure what happened here. The rest of the units, the Soul Grinder also did really great, 4,300 gold value here. The rest of the units, these guys, the Fiends also did fine. The rest of the Marauders did well as well. My opponent, 5,500 gold value here. You guys saw that I was able to deal with it relatively soon. I mean, we were at the middle of the battle, but it was able to do more damage than my Exalted Keeper of Secret, which is insane. The rest of the unit not doing too well. The Nurglings did fine. The Toads did okay. This one paid for itself as well. So yeah, overall, really fun battle. I think the Exalted Keeper is really good in this matchup against Nurgle. It has anti-large. It has decent spells as well. You guys saw there, we were able to accrue decent amount of value as well. So yeah, try it out. Tell me how it goes for you, and if you have any other suggestions about this matchup, please do leave them in the comment section. So yeah, that's it for this battle, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you guys consider leaving a like and subscribing. It would really help me and my channel grow. I upload videos daily. I have a Discord server. If you guys want to join, you can find the link in the description of this video. So that's it. Catch you later. Bye.